Good day everyone! I am Jasmine Kawa and today I will going to discuss about the linguistics barriers to effective communication. Did you know that language is needed for any kind of communication? Even people with speech impairments communicate with sign language and braille. Communication becomes difficult in situations where people don't understand each other's language. The inability to communicate using a language is known as linguistic barriers to effective communication. Linguistic barriers are the most common communication barriers which cause misunderstanding and misinterpretations between people. And now, I will discuss about the different causes of linguistic barriers. First is the difference in language. Difference in language is the most obvious communication barriers as two people speaks two different languages cannot understand each other. For example, an American goes to Philippines and the person does not understand Tagalog and the other Filipino people do not understand English. So when the American speaks, the communication is worthless because the other Filipinos cannot understand English. Next is the regional accents, dialects, and pidgin. The accents and dialects of people belonging to different places differs even if their language is same. Though the languages are technically the same in people using different accents and dialects, the meanings, implications, and interpretations of the word are different, which may lead to various conflicts. Similarly, pidgin is the simplified language using between people who do not speak common language. The implications of words and phrases can cause misunderstanding. For example, the abbreviation LOL used in chat language used to mean lots of love before, which changed to laugh out loud. If a person says lol, the second person can interpret the meaning in any way they want or from their own understanding. Next is no clear speech. People who speak in soft or in a small voice cannot be understood. The sender might be saying something whereas the receiver might understand something else. Next is the use of jargons and slang. Jargons are the technical words used in communication. It might be different according to different professions, specialty, or the technical field of a person. For example, the technical words used by doctors and lawyers are extremely different. If they start talking, both of them will not get what the other is talking about. Next is word choice. The choice of words in describing anything must be considered before communicating. The words used by a particular person to show their agreement on something can be taken as sarcasm, which is negative in nature. Words with two meanings, homophones, homonyms, and homographs should always be avoided, as it doesn't send the proper meaning and can be interpreted in any way. Next is literacy and linguistic ability. Some people have low vocabulary in a particular language, whereas some very high. Though the literacy and education increases the needs to learn new words, it might not be the only reason. People can increase their vocabulary by reading and with their own interest too. Likewise, linguistic ability is the capability of a person in a particular language. If a person with high vocabulary and linguistic ability talks with another with low ability, the second person will not understand the words used, leading to miscommunication grammar and spelling. Grammar and spelling becomes a barrier in communication as people from different parts of the world can be using it differently even in a particular word. Similarly, grammar and spelling create a huge communication barrier in written communication. For example, a person make a mistake of typing done as done. The word can change the whole meaning of the sentence or make the sentence not understandable. And these are the most common causes of linguistic barriers in effective communication. There are many other causes too, like language disabilities, noise, distance, and uses of metaphors or similes, which can be included in other barriers like physiological and physical. And this is the end of my report. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening, and I hope you learn a lot from me.